This is a video where we're going to talk about how you can use an application called Turnitin to check a personal statement for plagiarism. If you look on the left here, we've got text which, unless you're willing to back your conjecture, there's no real way of knowing if this is borrowed from someone else or from the internet. But we, in 6 minutes time, will work out a foolproof way of getting an accurate reading on how original this work is. Okay, first stage on the work computers is to load up Study Smart. Log into Study Smart and select any one of your courses that you can edit. I've chosen here Economics AS. This is just a work in progress really, so it doesn't matter if it's a high standard page, it's only for your own internal viewing. We won't be necessarily publishing this to anyone. Most importantly, you must turn the editing on. We're going to add a Turnitin assignment, so in the grey box select Turn Editing On. Within your page we're going to add an activity that's to the right of a resource. So when you click on the drop down menu Add an Activity, the penultimate option is Turnitin Assignment. You want to select that option. There are two options that must be selected that are asterisked at the top, and they are Turnitin Assignment Name and Summary, so anything short and sweet will do there. So here is my example of possible entries that you could have placed in the asterisk columns. Turnitin's rather sophisticated actually, and there are a myriad of opportunities for you to customize what you would like it to do for you. One thing that is absolutely vital for our purposes is that on the third question within Turnitin Advanced Options, you have a Store Student Papers drop-down menu. We do not want a standard repository. We don't want to save this because, as you'll see later, if this is a first draft, we might change it, and we don't want to compare the future personal statement against the previous, because obviously there will be elements of similarity which would erroneously be flagged as plagiarism. So we must put no repository in the third option under Store Student Papers. That's no repository. So once you've chosen no repository, click Save and Return to Course, and as you'll see, my third option down here is Test for YouTube. This is a Turnitin assignment that we're going to use to check all of our tutees' personal statements. Now we're going to upload files, the personal statement files, to be viewed on Turnitin, and as such we need to switch our role. So on the right hand edge of the screen there's a settings box, and there is a switch role to option, and you're going to choose the middle option, Student. Once you've selected Student, you'll be taken to this screen which has a Summary tab, and then to the right are My Submissions. So we're going to click on My Submissions. This is what the file upload page looks like. You're going to be asked for a submission title. I would name that by the student that you're looking at, and you're going to have to tick the box at the bottom, and then you're going to browse for the file that you would like to upload. So here's an example, an imaginary student, student A from the imaginary group B11, and I'm going to browse for their submitted personal statement from My Documents. Browsing will create this generic window that you've seen before, the opportunity to select the file. I'm going to select the file by Schwo24, which is on the top right of the screen. Okay, you've selected that file, and Turnitin is working on creating a similarity report. You can see that it's working with the pending icon. You now have two options. If you are the carefree, relaxed type, you can let Turnitin naturally do its work. If you're like me, we could force the issue a little bit. And so here's how you force the issue. While it's working, what you do is then click on the blue lettering that says Student A B11, and this will jump you into the document and the similarity report. Okay, here we are. This is the most important page. This is Turnitin and its similarity report for the personal statement that we have. Next to the Turnitin logo, we have a 2% similarity. This is excellent news. It shows you that the student has done this themselves and maybe has one sentence that is a quote. Anything under 10 gets the green light. We're happy with similarity below 10. Anything above 10 needs editing, and you will find some of them 78% or 90% similar to another personal statement. So if you click on the originality icon in the top left, this will show you which parts in different colours have been found to be similar to other people's published work. And that's how you do it. So I hope you found that video useful. If you have any questions, do get in touch. Drop me an email, lpbrown@studygroup.com. Happy tutoring!